Matt Zenitz, John Talty with you. Alabama beat LSU on Saturday, puts Alabama in a very good position moving forward, obviously turning the corner now to a talented, dangerous Mississippi State team. Before we completely turn the corner in terms of our coverage to that, primary takeaways from the game on Saturday?
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot. I mean, there are things that I'm sure you'll get into. Defense playing terrific, Derrick Henry running wild. But I guess to break away from a little bit of some of that stuff, special teams, I think, really played well in this game. Adam Griffin hitting that 55-yard field goal, clearly a boost for this team, giving them a lead into halftime. They were tied up. Though Alabama was, I think they were clearly winning that game, but it wasn't reflected on the scoreboard. Give them that big kick, gives them a lead. J.K. Scott played pretty well in terms of kickoff return coverage and did a very good job. Tony Brown is kind of almost like the mascot, the way that Reuben Foster was in past years, laying some big hits, getting guys pumped up. And I think that that's going to play a bigger and bigger role as things go on, having special teams that you can trust. And I think right now, Adam Griffith is proving enough that you can trust him to make a kick.
The primary takeaway from me, I mean, this was not only an impressive win in terms of getting a victory over the number 2 team in the country. What stuck out to me was how dominant Alabama was, especially during the course of the second half, and really looked the part of a national championship caliber team. So during the course of the third quarter, they took what was a 13-10 game at halftime, outgained LSU 132, 135-9 in the third quarter, and it was really dominant. The offensive line, facing the number 6 ranked rush defense in the country, clears the way for Derrick Henry, Kenyon Drake to rush for 278 yards, average close to 6 yards per carry combined. The defense, really looked as good as any defense in the country. It really was dominant in terms of that LSU offense, and it's been well talked about what they did to Leonard Fournette, but it was just a convincing, dominant win. It was probably more lopsided than the 30-16 score suggests. But still challenges remaining, obviously, for Alabama beginning with this week, and have plenty of coverage for you looking ahead to this game against Mississippi State throughout the week at AL.com. So stay tuned.